Are you ready for candid, unbiased reviews, real-world test drives? Yeah, that means there's no test track here. And more? Are you ready for one of the fastest-growing YouTube channels in the nation? Then hey, buckle up, because we think you're ready for To the Red Line.
Hey everybody. Well, it's my great pleasure to bring you guys this new used car we just got in, a 2009 BMW 328i coupe. Now this is pretty much my first time, or not really my first, I did a video of an 06, but this is pretty much the updated 3 Series. Now I drove the 325i, which is an 06, in my last video. Which this one is actually the updated model. It's the coupe also. It doesn't say C on the car anymore. That BMW used to distinguish the coupes from the sedans with a C, but they took that off with this generation. But anyways, this one has the new 3-liter inline 6 as opposed to the old that 06 325i I had, which had a 3-liter i6 but only had 215 horsepower. This has 230 horsepower. A little bit of a nice upgrade. Now this one's just the white exterior color, and there's nothing in terms of options. It's pretty light for this vehicle. It's got those pretty clean 5-spoke wheels. I love the design of the coupes. It's a really good looking car. It doesn't look quite as dated as the 06 model did. This one also has the HID headlights. It's really nice. The windows are already tinted too. This is a really nice car. If only it was the 335i. I still have yet to drive the twin turbo version. Anyways, this one has the typical BMW key, but no smart access on this vehicle. Almost looks like it does, but it's got the beige leatherette interior. Not real leather, but it feels like pretty high quality stuff, and it wears well. Anyways, it looks like it has push button start, but if you come here and put your foot on the brake and push the start button, it'll not do anything. It's amazing how many people don't realize that. They assume just because it's a BMW it has a push button start, but what you have to do is stick the key in the ignition and it'll do the usual BMW dinger. Put it in there. Now if I put my foot on the brake and push this button, now it starts up. Really nice, typical BMW inline 6 too. Let me turn off the air conditioning, which controls a little awkward. There we go. Anyways, let's go over the interior quality just a little bit. You do have automatic down and or automatic windows per se. Driver in from passengers, automatic down. The interior is really nice in here. Very business-like. There's nothing really too. I mean, it's a little. People have criticized BMWs for being a little boring, but I mean, I like the simplicity of it. I mean, you got this nice soft touch dash material here. It's soft touch right here. Everything just feels substantial. The only thing that I would criticize is these rather pathetic cup holders, which don't hold anything except a drink can, a 12-ounce drink can. But that's the way German cars have always been. Not too much in the way of storage. You still have a cigarette lighter over there too. Most luxury cars still give you that. You do get at least an iPod USB connection and an aux input. This car does come with a 6-speed automatic with a manual shift mode. And like I said, automatic headlights, fog lights as well. Steering wheel is nicely fat and has these really nice bolstering extensions. I like the design of it. Door panels all soft touch plastic, and you got the leatherette covering with the fake wood accents. The one thing I forgot to show you guys actually is when you start the car up, because this is a coupe model, is the seatbelt will actually come out and it'll give you your seatbelt for you. So that's a pretty cool little feature. But let's show you guys under the hood. There's BMW's 3-liter inline 6. Makes 230 horsepower in this car, 200 foot-pounds of torque. The numbers aren't really too powerful, but it's amazing how fast this car actually is when you get it up on the road, compared with that sport shift 6-speed automatic. Trunk, this is a coupe, but actually is not too bad. I've seen the coupes have a lot worse trunks than this. It's pretty good. And BMW's been making this car for a long time, so really nice sound that the trunk makes when it closes. You can see the back seat not too great. One thing that's a little bit bothers me, this car does not come with power seats. That's the way BMW always options their cars up, is you kind of have to get like all these options. It makes their cars very expensive. You can see there's the back seats, actually not too bad. I love the carpet in here, it's really high quality. And you do get vents back there and such, but as usual, this is a coupe, so headroom's a little bit tight. And there you can see the seatbelt pops right out as soon as I shut the door and gives me my seatbelt. Thank you. It's a really nice, classy touch. I like that a lot. And then it retracts back in once you grab the seatbelt. But let's take you guys on a little quick drive, because I'm sure you all are quite interested. I like those gauges too. I'm not always a big fan of the orange color, but I mean, BMW's been making this instrument cluster for years, and they just never change it. The steering is very heavy. It's very typical BMW. BMWs have always had very heavy steering, but it's really precise. This car is just really fun to drive. Like this car with the base 6-cylinder is pretty quick already for me, but I'm very curious to see how the new Turbo 4 drives and how the twin turbo 335i drives. But man, is that steering really heavy. Like I said, very fast car, and it's very smooth also. And BMW makes one of the most responsive 6-speed automatics in the class, and it really shows when you drive one of their cars. I mean, just get on the power, it really goes. I mean, I can see why BMW's tagline is the ultimate driving machine, because it is. I wouldn't argue with them one bit. Anyways, guys, I thought I would show you guys this really nice used BMW we got on the lot. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, leave them in the comment box. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.
Yeah, here's some legal stuff for you. The views and opinions expressed in the following video may not necessarily reflect those of the title-holding automotive dealer or the entity they represent. All videos are filmed with permission by a professional driver on a set course with the collaboration and assistance of local law enforcement authorities. Do not attempt. Logos and brandings of vehicle manufacturers, dealerships, and online social media sites are the sole property of their respective representation used with permission. The To The Redline logo, soundtrack, and web resources, as well as all other associated media, are copyrighted intellectual property of To The Redline LLC. All rights reserved.